Yo, 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 it's your boy Yukmouth.
And your man J Hood.
And we the motherfucking savages.
Yeah, right now, man, we're kicking it with our homeboy Mikey T, the movie star, and you're checking out Report Call Radio. Keep it locked, man, but exclusives. Let go.
Yeah.
Mikey T, the movie star, Report Card Radio. I've got two well-known artists from coast to coast. I got Yukmouth, J Hood here. Hey, what's up, guys?
What it do? We in the building. What's happening?
That's right. So, Yuk, can you tell me about first in J Hood?
Oh man, just out there really lounging and shit. I think what was it? An event? Was it a Source Awards or some shit like? What was it?
I think the Source Awards might have been taking place. I'm not even too sure either, man. I know I was like on a strip on Collins or something like that.
No, I think it probably was the BMF shit when the BMF was out there a lot. Yeah, I mean that probably was it. I don't know, but yeah, just ran into bro, you know what I mean, and just kept in contact, you know what I mean, and got him on my Half Baked album, and shit, the song came out so dope, you know what I mean, like we did that. I dropped Half Baked in 2014. So after that, you know, Lil was like, man, let's do one, man. The chemistry dope, you know what I mean? We sound good together, and we start working since then. You know, just having them featured on my shit, you know what I mean? And the shit that we put together was so dope. It was like, why not, you know, make the group and make the album?
So, Hood, tell me, when you first met Yuk, where were you at in your career? It was early, man. It was real early in the game. I was like young boy and all. Like I said, I was in Miami, I think, doing promo for the Tales from the Hood album. At that time, it was scheduled to come out. I think I was on Patch. So I was down there and I was battling somebody, man. I'm not sure who it was. But at that time, the battling thing was the thing to do. So it was like on the corner on Collins or something like that. And I just remember, you know, going in with somebody, and I think the big homie was one of the people that was like crowding around us listening and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I realized he was there, and then we, like you said, we met there and we kept in contact from there. How did the two of you actually decide that you were gonna record an album together? I mean, like you said, man, he featured me on one of his projects, and from there we just kept the line tight, and the chemistry was dope, and you know, all the records that we was recording was sounding dope, so we came up with the whole idea, you know, to do something further than just features for one another, to do the actual project. You know, just from having that idea, we built on it, and, you know, we was working on it for a few years. Can you take me through the stages of recording this album? Were you two together? Was it going mostly through email?
Definitely. A lot of email, a couple songs recorded on the spot with each other. You know, just every time he came out here, just tapped in with him, basically, you know, shot videos and shit, everything. Just trying to keep it connected, you know what I mean, just from that long distance, you know what I mean. The most we could do is emails, you know what I mean, period. So thank God for emails and Pro Tools, but we got it together. Like you said, we got our own solo careers, groups and shit, labels and all that. I had my podcast going on, Smoke Lot Radio, so I really wasn't really rapping like that. I dropped a little weed, marijuana, you know, album once a year around 420, but I wasn't really rapping like that. So it took, you know, me, you know, a lot to really get back in gear, you know, as far as rapping. I really wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, a nigga like me, I done did it all. I got the plaques, I got the Grammy nomination, I done been around the world, I done did Oprah Winfrey, I done toured with Biggie, and I know Pac. I mean, I done did it all, you know what I mean? So right now, it's just for sport. And how many times you can keep going to the dojo and sparring with motherfuckers when you done won all the belts, you know what I mean? It's like what I'm trying to prove. So I was at that point, you know what I mean, and J Hood, you know what I mean, between J Hood and my homie Numbskull getting out of jail, that put the fire back in me to start rapping again, you know, because I had to do these group albums with these dudes, you know what I mean, and then that spawned me going back into my solo shit. So, you know what I mean, you know, that was a long process as far as on my behalf, you know what I mean. I wasn't really fucking with rap, period. You know, I get paid off $5 on it and all my other shit that I done did, so I'm cool with this shit. But Hood came and it's like, okay, let's do it. You know, it made it exciting and interesting, you know what I mean? And then when my homie getting out of jail, Numbskull, being locked up for 7 years, you ain't seen the Luniz in a decade, so that put new fire in me too. So definitely, you know what I mean? Thank God for these collaborations, because I wouldn't have been doing this shit. I would have been hung it up.
So you guys recorded the album Savages, and you decided to take the project to Empire, one of the best independent labels out right now. How did that come about?
Oh, yeah, I got a label situation over there at Empire, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know, Hood wanted to do a mixtape. I'm like, yo, I'm from Oakland, man. We sell shit out the trunk, first of all. We ain't never put out no hip shit for free, never. And if we did, we put that shit up on iTunes to get a check still. So I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that, bro. We put too much work into this shit. We gonna do an album and put it out, both our record labels. And I said, I'm already at Empire. Let me present it to them, see if they're interested. And they was interested. We got the situation, a joint venture with my label, J Hood label, and Empire, as executives, partners. Not no artist shit. So no 360s and no stupid shit.
So, Hood, you've dealt with a couple other independent companies like Koch. How do you compare the new situation with Empire?
I mean, for me, it was totally different in the aspect of actually having total control and total independency. When I was on Koch, I was on someone else's label, speaking of D-Block. But I was just an artist over there, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had no real control. The only thing I was, in control of was recording. I had no, real say-so as far as the business goes. But with this, so it was hands-on on it. Like he said, it went through his label, my label as well, with the Empire distribution. In that sense, that's what made it different.
You're from the West Coast. Hood, you're from the East Coast. Were you guys hesitant to do it?
We wasn't hesitant at all, man. Due to the chemistry and how dope the product was coming out that we was doing prior to this, it was like, you know what, man, like him spitting the way he's spitting, he got to me, somewhat of an East Coast lyrical ability and then style mixed in with, his own thing that he doing. So I'm like, you know what, that'd be super dope. He kept me on my toes on a lot of tracks. Man, so I'm like, you know what, still sharp and still, and he the big homie. You've been in the game for a minute. It was just real easy, man. It's like when you're dealing with somebody nice, it damn near reminded me of, working with the Locks in a sense. Each time that we went in the studio, everybody was just trying to get the best verse, making you want to really dig in your bag and really go hard. So every time he'll send me a joint out here, his verses, I'll be like, man, hold on, I got to go back to the drawing board real quick. Let me come up with another verse and all that, because he flaming shit.
Like you said, still sharp as steel. He was sending me shit where I had to wild out. I'm sending him shit. He got to wild out. Shit, it was just dope to me. You know what I mean? And as far as us getting along, we get along. We literally have to just do a week together every day. We get along. It's cool. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing, being able to deal with each other. You know what I mean? It's more than music. You know what I mean? Period. We could deal with each other. Definitely do business with each other. So that's what we had to get down first. You know what I mean? The relationship is there. You know what I mean? Period. A lot of motherfuckers be doing shit on the fly. They ain't even met each other, don't even know each other. You know what I mean? It's just a hot nigga. Oh, he the hot nigga. I want this person on the song. And then, boom, they send their verse in. But they ain't got no relationship. They don't fuck with each other. You know what I mean? They can't pull up to a motherfucker crib or come through on Thanksgiving and get a plate. You know what I mean? Some gumbo on. You know what I mean? None of that shit. You just a verse lick. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's my little bro right now. He part of the fam. You know what I mean? So that's what counts first. You know what I mean? The relationship, the connection, and all the other shit.
Yeah, like you said, no, it's just not the music thing. It's a situation where I had the opportunity to learn a lot of different things. You feel what I'm saying? He's been in the game for so long. He was able to teach me, a lot of shit. And I'm just all ears. I'm, sponge status, soaking shit up. As far as the independent market goes and a lot of other shit, because, I'm from the mixtape era where, everybody was going super hard just with the mixtapes and the freestyles and all that other type of shit. So I'm just used to putting out mad mixtapes. So he just schooled me to the independent gangs. He got all the knowledge in that. So it was a great experience even to just to be able to soak that in.